Good day everyone, I'm King Ushinaratuk and I'm giving example for secondary consolidation settlement. First example, for a normally consolidated clay layer in the field, the following values are given. Thickness of clay layer 8.5 feet, void ratio equals to 0.8, compression index equals to 0.28, average effective pressure on the clay layer equals to 2,650 pounds per square foot, and change of average effective pressure equals to 2,970 pounds per square foot, and secondary compression index equals to 0.02. What is the total consolidation settlement of the clay layer 5 years after the completion of primary consolidation settlement? Note, time for completion of primary settlement is equals to 1.5 years. Then total consolidation settlement is equals to primary consolidation plus secondary settlement. Then first, to solve the primary consolidation, formula for primary consolidation is equals to change of void ratio times H thickness of clay layer over 1 plus E sub E void ratio. Then first we have to get the change of void ratio, and formula for void ratio is C sub C log times average effective pressure plus change of average effective pressure over average effective pressure. Then distribute the values, we have 0.038. Then now we can get the primary consolidation. Distribute the value 0.038 times 8.5 times 12 over 1 plus 0.8. Then we have 2.15 inch for primary consolidation. Then next is secondary settlement. Formula for secondary settlement is S sub S equals to magnitude of secondary consolidation times H thickness of clay layer times log times T sub 2 over T sub 1. Then first we have to get the magnitude of secondary consolidation. Formula for magnitude of secondary consolidation is C sub A or secondary compression index over 1 plus E sub P. So we have to get the E sub P. Formula for E sub P is equals to void ratio minus change of void ratio. Then we already have the values. We have 0.762 for E sub P. Then distribute the value of E sub P. We have 0.011 for magnitude of secondary consolidation. Then next we can get now the secondary settlement. Distribute the values. S sub S equals to 0.011 times 8.5 times 12 log 5 over 1.5 equals to 0.59 inch. So total consolidation settlement is equals to 2.15 plus 0.59 equals to 2.74. Second example is a soil sample has a compression index of 0.3 if the void ratio E at a stress of 2,940 pounds per square foot is 0.5. Compute the void ratio if the stress is increased to 4,200 pounds per square foot and the settlement of a soil stratum 13 feet thick. So given is compression index equals to 0.3, void ratio equals to 0.5, stress P sub 1 equals to 2,940, and P sub 2 equals to 4,200. So first is getting the E sub 2, we have to use the formula of C sub C equals to E sub 1 minus E sub 2 over log P sub 2 over P sub 1. Then distribute the values. We have 0.454 for void ratio. Then second is settlement of a soil stratum 13 feet thick. So we have to use the formula of settlement equals to C sub C over 1 plus E sub 1 times H times log P sub 2 over P sub 1. Then distribute the values. 0.3 times 13 times 12 over 1 plus 0.5 log 4,200 over 2,940. Then we have 4.83 inch for settlement. Last example is 2 points on a curve for a normally consolidated clay have the following coordinates. Point 1, E sub 1 equals to 0.7. Point 2, E sub 2 equals to 0.6. P sub 1 equals to 2,089 pounds per square foot. P sub 2 equals to 6,266. If the average overburden pressure on a 20 feet thick clay layers 3,133 pounds per square foot, how much settlement will the clay layer experience due to an induced stress of 3,340 pounds per square foot at its mid-depth? So to get the settlement, formula for settlement is equals to compression index over 1 plus void ratio times thickness times log times average effective stress plus average increase of effective stress over average effective stress. So first we have to get the compression index. So formula for compression index is equals to E sub 1 minus E sub 2 over log P2 log P sub 2 over P sub 1. Then distribute the values. We have 0.21 for compression index. The next is we need the initial void ratio at an overburden pressure of 3,133 pounds per square foot. Then we have to use the formula of C sub C equals to E sub O or initial void ratio minus E sub 2 log P sub 2 over average effective stress or P sub O. Then distribute the value of C sub C, which is 0.21, and E sub 2 6,266, and P2 E sub 2 is equals to 0.6 and P sub 2 is equals to 6,266, and average effective stress is 3,133. Then we have 0.663 for initial void ratio. Then now we can get the settlement. Distribute the values. 0.21 times 20 times 12 over 1.663 log 3,133 plus 3,340 over 3,133 equals to 9.55 inch for settlement. And that's all. Thank you.